A Celine handbag can cost anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000. There are no oversized attention-grabbing logos, no flashy social media advertising campaigns featuring celebrities, no glass display cases in typical stores inviting the average shopper in. Yet in the world of French luxury, these bags sit at the very top of the price scale, are mentioned discreetly, are owned by very few, and are almost never seen in public. This is the contradiction. In an industry where prominence often dictates value, Celine has created some of Europe's most expensive leather goods by doing the opposite, keeping it discreet, controlled, and deliberately invisible. These handbags are priced competitively with Hermès, a brand synonymous with waiting lists and global recognition, yet they exist outside the traditional luxury spotlight. So how can a brand built on understated luxury justify prices that compete with the loudest names in fashion without relying on hype, scarcity gimmicks, or mass aspiration? That paradox is where the real story begins. While most Celine handbags fall within the relatively accessible luxury segment, typically ranging from $1,600 to $2,250 and up to $3,600 to $4,300 for higher-end models, the brand also has a second ultra-luxury segment that few consumers are aware of. At the top of Celine's pricing system are its most exclusive lines. High-end leather handbags made from crocodile leather often cost between $15,000 and $25,000. Even higher are the Haute Maroquinerie Celine's bespoke leather crafting program, where prices can reach $30,000 to $50,000 or more depending on the material and level of customization. The ready-to-wear segment is equally ambitious. Leather and sheepskin outerwear typically costs between $10,000 and $20,000, while high-end 18-karat gold jewelry collections range from $3,000 to $10,000. At this price point, Celine competes directly with Hermès, but without the need for long waiting lists, massive advertising campaigns, or the display of global prestige. Compared to Louis Vuitton, Celine maintains a much lower level of brand recognition, and unlike Chanel, it avoids overt brand promotion. This raises a crucial question. Why does Celine price its bespoke bags at such exorbitant levels, and who exactly are they designed for? Founded in 1945, Celine began not as a powerful fashion empire, but as a small handcrafted children's shoe workshop in Paris. From the outset, the brand took precision fit and everyday usability as its guiding principles and values that quietly shaped its identity for decades to come. By the 1960s, Celine expanded into ready-to-wear fashion and women's leather goods, introducing a refined vision of modern femininity, designed for real life, not for the glamorous runway. After becoming part of the LVMH group, Celine entered a new phase of global influence driven by distinct creative periods. Under Phoebe Philo, the brand became synonymous with intellectual minimalism, emphasizing strength, restraint, and quiet confidence. Later, Hedi Slimane shifted the brand's direction toward rock chic, sharper lines, and a logo revival, expanding its cultural influence. Most recently, Michael Ryder signaled a return to Celine's core DNA, refined luxury and thoughtful design. Celine's stylistic shifts under different leaderships have generated considerable debate among Celine enthusiasts. I will elaborate on this later. Throughout all these transformations, one belief has remained constant. At Celine, luxury is about experiencing, not ostentation. Elegance is more important than ostentation. Craftsmanship is more important than the brand. This philosophy has given rise to Haute Maroquinerie, the ultimate and most uncompromising expression of craftsmanship at Celine. There are 4 core reasons why Celine's Haute Maroquinerie bags are among the most expensive handbags in the world. First is the philosophy of un artisan, one bag. Unlike conventional luxury goods production, where even handcrafted items are often divided among multiple specialists, Celine Haute Maroquinerie adheres to a much stricter rule. Each bag is made to order, meaning production only begins after receiving confirmation from the customer. There is no demand forecasting and no inventory. Each product exists because a specific individual chose it. More importantly, a single master artisan is responsible for the entire creation process. From selecting and cutting each piece of leather to sewing, edge finishing, and final assembly, one person completes the entire bag-making process from start to finish. This ensures not only technical consistency, but also continuity in judgment. Every decision is made by the same person, guided by years of experience. For example, assembling a Celine 16 Haute Maroquinerie bag alone requires approximately 17 hours of continuous labor just for the sewing process. This does not include leather preparation, polishing, or accessory installation. Ultimately, what customers pay for is not speed or efficiency, but focused human effort. The second reason is the museum artifact level of materials. The materials used in Haute Maroquinerie are among the rarest and most demanding in leatherworking. At the top is Nile crocodile Niloticus leather, considered the most valuable crocodile leather in the world. Its large square symmetrical scales create a visual balance that other species cannot replicate. However, this perfection comes at a price. Only hides with any visible imperfections. No scratches, scars, or scale irregularities are accepted. The rejection rate is extremely high. Once selected, the hides undergo a traditional finishing process rarely used today. Instead of chemical coatings, artisans hand polish the surface with agate stones. This technique slowly compresses the leather fibers, creating a deep natural mirror-like sheen that helps maintain color vibrancy and durability over time. It is a labor-intensive, physically demanding process that cannot be rushed, which is why it has almost disappeared from the industrial luxury goods industry. The third reason is the high-end accessories like jewelry. The final element that elevates these bags above ordinary leather goods is the accessories. The signature triumphant clasp or the 16 rotating clasp is not gold-plated brass. They are crafted from solid 18-karat gold available in yellow or white gold depending on customer preference. This alone brings the accessories closer to high-end jewelry than fashion accessories. For customers seeking further personalization, Celine offers the option of pavai diamond embellishment, where white diamonds are hand-set into the clasp to cover the entire surface or highlight specific areas. These customizations are not just decorative additions. They essentially transform the bag into a hybrid item straddling the line between leather craftsmanship and high-end jewelry. Owning a Haute Maroquinerie bag is more than just a transaction. It is an experience designed to affirm exclusivity. Each bag is delivered in a lacquered eucalyptus wood box specially crafted for this line. Inside, the lining is made from exceptionally soft goatskin, leather bearing the owner's name or initials embossed with gold leaf. This mark is not visible from the outside, emphasizing the idea that the bag is made specifically for the owner, not for display. From an investment perspective, these items are often valued as assets rather than accessories. Handbags made from rare leathers and solid gold accessories tend to hold or appreciate in value over time, especially when produced in extremely limited quantities. A final detail that underscores their rarity is that Celine does not display Haute Maroquinerie bags in regular stores. To own one, customers typically need to be recognized as very important persons and schedule a private appointment with a senior consultant. Because of their exclusive high price, Celine's Haute Maroquinerie bags belong to a very small group. These bags are not designed for trend-following or ostentatious consumers. They are typically purchased by ultra-wealthy individuals, fashion connoisseurs, private collectors, and high-level executives who value discretion over recognition. For them, luxury is not about ostentation, but about control, rarity, and personal significance. While Celine's more accessible bags are often used by global figures like Lisa, the Haute Maroquinerie exists in a completely different world. These bags are rarely seen in public, almost never photographed, and seldom discussed online. Yet within high-end fashion and collecting circles, they are instantly recognizable. It is not the logo or the hype, but the materials, proportions, and craftsmanship that signal a level of sophistication few can achieve. What makes these bags irreplaceable is the combination they represent. No other brand combines ultimate discretion, exotic leathers, solid 18-karat gold hardware, and traditional French leather craftsmanship under a single philosophy. Remove any one of these elements and the item simply becomes expensive. Together they create something far rarer. A luxury item for the elite with no equivalent on the modern market. As mentioned earlier, the controversy surrounding Celine does not stem from quality, price, or prestige. Instead, it is primarily an internal debate among loyal Celine fans revolving around the brand's different creative periods and leadership philosophies. On one side are those who revere the Phoebe Philo era 2008 to 2018, often referred to as the old Celine. Under Phoebe Philo, Celine became an icon of intellectual minimalism, modern femininity, and quiet strength. Her designs rejected trends in favor of timeless silhouettes, refined elegance, and a deeply feminist perspective resonating with confident professional women. On the other side are those who support the heady Slimane era 2018 to 2024, known as the new Souffline. This period embraced rock chic energy, bourgeois French influences, and a free-spirited indie aesthetic, sharper, louder, and more rebellious. For many, it injected youthful energy, attitude, and cultural tension into the brand. Ultimately, the debate is not about whether Celine lost or gained value, but about which vision of luxury people feel connected to. To me, Celine represents a rare form of luxury where intelligence, restraint, and exquisite craftsmanship quietly transcend trends, hype, and ostentation, dedicated to those who value meaning over ostentation. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Why is it so expensive? If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what topic you would like me to cover in the next video. See you next time.